Hey, it's John Furman here again with Bub and Muthas, and yep, it's another great day. We're going to take advantage of it. We're outside. What we're going to be doing today is we're going to be cooking up a couple of different inside-out burgers. We're going to have one that's going to be a surf and turf. That's going to be a burger with barbecue shrimp, and the other is going to be a stir-fry burger. And we've got our fire going. We're prepping it. Let's go inside and get our food ready. Okay, when we're doing these, one of the things I do recommend that you prep with is a cold can. Now this is one of our local breweries, Gagan Brothers. Love their beers. All right, and what we're going to do is very, very, very simply, we're going to smash the burger. All right, and then we're going to mold it right to the can. We want to make sure that all the way around is connected. Okay, and as we make them, we're just going to slide them up here to the top until they're ready for our fillings. Again, build it up. Okay, obviously the higher you build it, you can't build it too high. That's more stuff that we can fit in. Alright. Carefully mold your sides. And we'll show you something here, one of our neat little tricks to hold it all together so that it doesn't fall apart. All right. Now you can wash that can off and drink it down real quick. But hang on a second, we'll be right back and I'm going to show you a trick. Now, you know, we talked about, we've got some bacon in there to give us a little bit of a flavor on our barbecue sauce. But let me tell you something about bacon. Okay? Bacon is basically the duct tape of food. Okay? I use a thick cut so we can stretch it out a little bit. And by overlapping it just like that, as it cooks, it's going to crisp up and actually help hold these bad boys together. Not to mention, it is bacon. So you're going to get that great bacon taste. Alright? So all you're going to do is, again, I like to use a thick cut because we're going to be cooking these things very, very slowly. You know, normally a burger might take minutes. We're going to be putting them on the fire for about an hour and a half. So you can take a look and see we're set to go, and in no time at all we're going to be adding our mixes, and we're going to have some seafood, surf and turf with some Maine shrimp, along with a stir-fried version. We'll be right back. We got the bacon down there in the pot, and we're just going to spread it out so it starts cooking. Alright. Get that going. Come on back over here, and we'll get our onions nice and small. Oop. You can see that cut. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Remember, we're doing this for flavor in our special sauce, and we'll be stir frying up the rest. Save that over here. Alright. And this stirred up little gem is going to be a barbecue sauce that we're going to put our shrimp in. And of course, being in Maine, we're going to use Maine shrimp, which are the small and really sweet little shrimp. So when we come back, we'll be getting the bacon ready and putting the onions in. Alright, so next what we want to do is we want to get our onions in here. Oh yeah, there they go. What we're going to end up with is a nice Bub and Mother's barbecue sauce. We'll coat our shrimp with it, and we'll use it in the inside-out burgers. So we'll let this render down a little bit. We're going to add to it a few special ingredients to make our sauce. Alright, so we've got some apple cider vinegar. I'm going to add that. Get that. Nice flavor in there. Okay, how easy is that? Again, one of our main ingredients is ground mustard from Raised Mustard, so we might as well use their real deal mustard. This is their top dog. This is the one that goes best, and it truly does on hot dogs. Put a little bit of that in. We're going to add equal parts maple syrup, ketchup, so it's kind of a Carolina blend, and then we're going to put in about 3 tablespoons of Bub and Mother's, and again this one with the maple, I'm going to use the original, the Down East Dinner Dust. I've already got some spice in the meat for the burgers, so we don't want to overspice it. And we're just going to let this cook literally until we're about ready to put the burgers on the fire. And when we come back, we'll be prepping up the stir fry for the second type burger. So while we've got our sauce kind of simmering over there for a little bit, we're going to get our pan ready to do the stir fry for the other mix. Now for that, I like to use basically ghee butter or ghee. It's basically clarified butter. This is the same consistency of butter that you'd be dipping your lobster or crab in or any other seafood that you want to butter up. Alright, so it doesn't have that foamy fat. It's a little bit clear. Alright, and to that, we'll get that going pretty quick. And then we're going to add some onion to start. And sliced thin baby portobello mushrooms. Now we're making quite a bit here. I'm going to add some more in a second, but this is going to do well for one of those burgers. I'll tell you what, if you could smell this, you'd be amazed. All right. put some Oriental in there, a little stir fry. We got the carrots with a little extra color with some green, yellow, and red pepper. And you think, what could we do with stir fry? Well, it's going to give it a little different flavor, and when it's nearly done, when it's starting to render down, we'll put some ginger in there and a little soy sauce. That'll give it an Oriental pop, while our other one is going to be a barbecue flavor. So when we come back, we're going to start shaping up those burgers because the fire is nearly ready. Okay, so the fire is nearly ready, and what I want to do first, we'll use our stir fry, okay, and I'll use the tallest one for that because we're going to do the shrimp twice, guest request, so we'll get that in there. But again, don't be afraid to stuff it in there. What's nice though is this. The leftovers, because you've cooked them, one of the things that you can do is put them in a little storage heat them up later, and you can have them on something else. They're not bad in an omelet, I can tell you that. Alright, so let's get our cheese going. And again, I like a good pepper jack cheese, Vermont cheddar. Very little, it's better than that. So we don't slice it, okay? We want blocks. It'll give a good melt. Again, they're going to be in there for about an hour and a half. All right, so now what we want to do is we want to load up our turf of the surf and turf. Again, nice little Maine shrimp. Now I part cook these. I don't want to fully cook them because we don't want them to get rubbery, but we definitely want them to be chock full. And now we got that nice sauce. All right, and we just want to spoon it over. Give it enough that it's going to get down in there. Okay. Again, I like, you can, after you're done cooking the sauce, you can put it in a blender and puree the ingredients, but quite frankly, I like the idea of onion pieces and bacon bits in there as it cooks. The other thing is, we can use this, and I'll be putting it in a jar, and I'll have some sauce for later on, other meals and things. So let's get them cheesed up. And again, this is a nice pepper jack, so you're going to get a little bit more heat than just the honey and heat. But it's kind of creamy and neat. And when we come back, we'll be putting them on the fire. Okay, so there you have it. These are our 3 burgers. And I'm just going to come over here now and lift off the cover, and we're going to load them up. So, as you can see again, we've only got half the grill charcoaled up. So now, what we want to do, underneath, and then bring them down for a little push. And there you have it. Those are going to cook for about an hour and a half. And we'll be out to check on them in a little bit. So look at the cheese. Nice melted, smoky. We add a few barrel wood chips. And we'll be bringing these inside in about 5 minutes. Alright, so after about 90 minutes, we've got ourselves our meal. And we'll cut them open and take a look inside. Be right back. Alright. Let's take a look inside. Look at that. Nice and cooked and smoky, and we've got the peppers, the nice hot cheese, and then over here our serve and turf, nice smoky bacon. Barbecue. And there you have it, folks. So, until next time, it's John Furman with Bub and Muthas saying keep smoking. We'll see you soon.